Hello, everybody, and welcome to an Arena Cube Draft Best of 3, the true way to play Magic. And for some reason, I'm not allowed to see anyone's usernames, but that's okay. What shall we start with? Cube, in case you've never heard of it, is a compilation of cards that is custom made to be a cool draft experience. Oftentimes, just a bunch of the coolest cards and highest power level cards. And so every card is like a card that was kind of a bomb rare in its format. So like you're looking here. And there's also a lot of splashing that goes on. So there's a lot of lands. So as you can see in this pack, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a bingo for the lands. Right down the middle. And then there's like crazy bomb rares. Like this card was unbeatable in Strixhaven. This card's insane. Wait. Why does it have the little arena symbol on it? Was it nerfed? No! Why did they nerf it? Now I'm going to be confused. No! Why? The cards aren't going to be the same and I'm not going to know what they do. Oh, that's so painful. I saw this little arena symbol and I knew that I was doomed. I'm toast. Okay, I like Mystic's Mastery because it's a really sweet build around. And it's still the same card, right? Oh my gosh, am I going to have to check every card? Starting with a land doesn't make much sense to me. Starting with a mono white aggro card doesn't make sense to me. Cold Steel Heart's kind of flexible, but I'd rather just start with a cool build around that's really fun. And Cube is really about just having a fun time. It's not really a try-hard format, unless you're playing in like the mocks, in which case they draft Vintage Cube competitively, because people are epic that way. Okay, so we have started with a Mizzix's Mastery. It's really hard to read signals in Cube, I will say. Because in Cube, every card is so good that it's hard to tell what's missing, and there's not really color distribution in the same way. So it's hard to read signals. You just kind of have to get a general sense. Sweltering Suns, a nice removal spell to go with my Mizzix's Mastery. Silumgar Command is one of my favorite cards all time. I just love this card. It's so sweet. Might just have to take it. Yuan Ti Scale Shield. There's also Birth of Meletus. I just like taking instants and sorceries to go with Mizzix's Mastery, though. A little bit of Grixis Control. Unlicensed Hearse is probably a great card in this format, too. It's been really wrecking things in Pioneer. Huh. I'm going to take the command. I agree with Yadaro Master. Good old Magmatic Channelair. Another Instants and Sorceries Synergy card. There's also Hard Evidence, which is just the perfect card for these sorts of decks. I just love this card. I've never actually gotten to cast it, but I just love it so much. It's so sick with Mizzix's Mastery and Silumgar's Command and just playing a like Grixis Control deck. You just get this nice little crab to block early. It's also an Instants and Sorcery that you can get back. Draws you a card. It's like a Thraben Inspector for blue. Channeler, definitely a fine card, but it's more of like an aggressive tool because you want to be able to care about the 4/4. Not really only aggressive, but yeah. Dragon's Rage Channeler. Wait, they nerfed this too? Why? Why do they nerf all the cards that I want? It's so sad. But we will take Hard Evidence over Channeler, Behold, Malevolent. There's not really a land I want. Parker's Journal. Investigator's Journal. I'm surprised this made it in, because that card's not very good. It no longer gets +2 toughness. Okay. Okay. So Consider is a nice instant to go with my synergy pieces. There's Pact of Negation, which is deceptively strong. And then what else is there? Heartless Act as a kill spell. I think I'm going to take the Consider. Just get me a cantrip to keep going with this Mizzix's Mastery plan. I think I'm going to try to just build around this to the max right now because it's such a sick card. And I can also just default to blue-black control. Palladium Mirror's cool ramp, but I think we're just going to keep taking these instants and sorceries. What else is there? I mean, Pact of Negation's the other pick that I could consider. Twin Shot Sniper's a sick card. But I want to just have a massive Mizzix's Mastery because that sounds awesome to me. Okay, so 3 lands, but they're not for the right colors. Dancing Sword, Ayo. And the crowd goes, Ayo! Looking at the dawn of sky. Get into counters on each permanent you control. Or at the 7 cards of your library. Nimble Obstructionist, Mole Drifter. I love Mole Drifter. There's Omen of the Sea. I like Mole Drifter. I think blue's kind of my jam right now. I also like following the Yadaro Master path. It's like having a friend to draft with. The whole point of Twitch at Spikefield has also fun. We might not be able to play red because we haven't taken any red cards yet. We might just be chilling in that blue-black situation. Gale's redirection is sweet. Patient Rebuilding is also pretty cool. Spell Pierce is pretty good in these sorts of formats. I think I'm just going to take the Marsh, though. I like getting a blue-black land in my deck that might be Grixis. I already have a nice win condition. Don't really need another one. And Spell Pierce is fine, but not as cool because counter spells aren't as good because you can't flash them back with those. So we're just going to take Shipwreck Marsh. Boom! Let's go! We did it! Magma Opus is the perfect card with our Mizzix's Mastery. Our strategy is coming to perfection. We are geniuses. I'm a genius. The reason this is so good is because you can just cycle this on turn 2, Mizzix's Mastery on turn 3. Bob's your uncle. I like our strategy, chat. I like our strategy. Now, it's important to keep in mind that strategy is the birth of all wins. You have to have a strategy. Otawara, pure upside. Fading Hope, pretty sick. We have a lot of 2-for-1s, so we can probably afford to play a Fading Hope. Otawara is tempting. It's also a bounce spell, and it's a land, so it's probably better than Fading Hope. But, Thief of Sanity is also a creature, but we're kind of creatureless right now, other than Mole Drifter. Yes, it isn't a bad card here, but I don't think I'm going to take it. I think I'm just going to take Otawara. Because I would take Fading Hope, but Otawara is like a strictly better card for me. Ho ho ho, Xander! Xander's Lounge, you say? Watery Grave is sick, but Xander's Lounge is triple color. Perfect. Oh, that's so satisfying. The joy I'm going to get when I cast Mizzix's Mastery is unparalleled. Watery Grave would also be awesome, don't get me wrong. I would play Watery Grave. I would take it if this was not in the pack, but this is all 3 of my colors. Oh, it's glorious. Glorious day! Okay, and now we will take Takanuma. Milling cards to fuel our Mizzix's Mastery. The one other reason I didn't take Thief is because I don't really have any creatures for them to target the removal spells at. And so we're just going to keep it close to the chest. My mana is slowly improving. Every card I have taken fits perfectly into a cohesive deck. It is synergy at its finest. Ah, yes, he says as he... Non-creature spells you control cannot be countered. That could be good for me. There's also Go Blank. Oh, Go Blank could be the perfect ticket. I'm going to take Go Blank. A little bit. Not going to play this card, but I will take it. I'm surprised it's still in the pack. And this is best of 3, so we'll be able to adapt our deck. Yes, I love me a Nimble Obstructionist. Nice little creature. Kind of like a counterspell. Love me some nimble action. The nimbler the better. It is a bird wizard. And like the hummingbird, it strikes. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Spell Pierce wield? Oh my gosh, my deck is open. I'm a genius. I'm a legend. Man, I really want to have a bite of this chicken. It looks so tempting. Benelish Marshall, oh my gosh. What a bestial card to get last pick. Okay, pack 2. Chicken, you will have to wait. We are looking for fixing for our cool deck. And then sick instants and sorceries. We have got neither. There is no land that I like here. I do think March could be fine. Because it's just a nice life gain. But it does suck to get back with Mizzix's. So there is that. Which makes me tempted by Infernal Grasp. But I do like the life gain from this. What do you think, chat? Is the fact that this is bad with the Mizzix is going to be a problem, do you think? I think life gain is nice in a... Life gain is nice, but I kind of like having all the cards work with my strategy. Jacob Hauken. What is this card? What? Whoa. What the heck? Wow. There's also Opt. Jacob. Some cool stuff. I might just take Blood Crypt, though. I really like my mana being good in these decks, and I currently only have 2 lands, and it's going to be hard to get to triple red for this guy if I don't start taking these lands. And I kind of already have some 2-for-1s up here. I would love Opt as well. I'm going to take Blood Crypt. You got to prioritize lands. As you can see, every pack has like 4 cards that would be good for my deck, but not every land fits into my deck. And then if I can wheel Opt, I'll be happy. Maybe that'll happen, maybe it won't. But if it does, I'll be happy. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lands. Blood Crypt. Like, look, we have so many playables already. Oh, baby. What's this? It's ramp. You draft a card. What's its spellbook? Okay, so I can get all sorts of cards. Pillar of Flame. Shark Typhoon as well. Search for Azcanta is such a sick card. I always love this card. I'm tempted by Pillar of Flame, not gonna lie. Shark Typhoon's also dope. I love me some Search for Azcanta action. I'm just going to take it. I just love Search for Azcanta too much. It might wheel, honestly. I don't think anyone else wants it. We'll take a chance on it wheeling. Maybe just take Pillar of Flame. I'm kind of blue-black base, though. And Shark Typhoon is sweet. It's another alternate win condition if I can't get my Mystics Mastery. I can just cast this. And then I can, like, maybe even just play no creatures in the deck. Holy heck, Jin-Gitaxias. Such a sweet card. Haunted Ridge or Drowned Catacomb or Brainstorm. I want to take a land, I think. All 3 of these lands would be good. Maybe I'll wheel another one. Brainstorm isn't the best in this deck, because I don't have any shuffle effects. Okay, so this is Haunted Ridge, Drowned Catacomb. I think Haunted Ridge is better than Drowned Catacomb. That's just my gut. Seize the Storm would also be good. This is tough, because Arcane Bombardment is sick, but it turns off my Mizzix's Mastery. But I do have 5 instants and 3 sorceries so far. I wish there was a land for me to take in this pack. That's just kind of unlucky. Live by the 6-mana do-nothing enchantment. Die by the 6-mana do-nothing enchantment. Insult to Injury wouldn't be that good for my deck. It's much better when you have creatures to, like, hit them for 1 billion. Ral Storm Conduit. Young Pyromancer is fine. It could be a good sideboard tech. out of the board to just overwhelm some opponents who aren't ready for it. I don't have any way to protect Ral early. Still think he's better.
Always nice to get out of the lab.
Always nice to get out of the lab, eh, Ral? I see what you're saying. This pack is going deceptively badly for me. Salundi Vision or Hall of the Storm Giants. I do like me a Vision sometimes. This coming in tapped feels like it's going to wreck me. I'm just going to take the Vision. So this is blue and red. Don't love that card. Might just take the blue-red land. Might take Inscription. I think I'll take the land. I might just play like 20 lands or something, because a bunch of my lands are spells. Wow, March wheeled. I'm a genius. And I wheeled Opt. Let's go. There's also Jacob Hauken. And there's also Discover the Formula. I'm just going to take Opt. Keep it simple. Keep it breezy. Pillar of Flame came. Nice. Yes! Another land for the land gods. This card would be good in my deck. So would this one. But land. Also, I realized taking a bite of chicken was unwise now. But it was too tempting. Yadaro Master, when you get to my level, you realize that Insult to Injury is going to wheel and be good in your deck anyway. Sad day. Rest in peace, Alrund's Epiphany. You were so nice. We liked to see you. When you could be cast with birds from Fortell. It was a lovely day. I'm still gonna take it because it's so sweet with Ral. And if I mill it or if I can get it in the graveyard and use it with Arcane Bombardment, it would be sick. But it is sad. There's also Ugin. Look at this cool card style I have on Ugin. Mephite's Enthusiasm would be cool too. Multiple choice. But Alrund. Oh, Alrund. Field of the Dead. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 different lands. I feel like that's just not good enough. It's just not strong. I'll take this thing. It's not very good either, though. A Braid, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Cornball likes Field. Yeah, I just don't think Field is going to do anything for me. I have a very color-intensive deck, as I'm sure you've noticed. A little bit of ramp, a little bit of fixing, a little bit of crew 3 action, maybe? Mayhaps? Oh, baby, I love me a Great Shark. Just say the word and I'm there, Great Shark. Also Castle Vantress. I don't think Alarind is great for me. How many sorceries do I have? 7, 9 instants. Could also just take this thing. I love me a shark. Cube is one of those times where you just get to play your favorite cards. It's amazing. And then we have... This is our deck right now. We just have to add some extra lands. How close are we to just being completely creatureless, though? 1, 2, 3. We have 3 creatures. Wow, this card's great in my deck. What's the black one? Wow, that's a really good version. Yeah, I think this Steegate is the best, though. Look how many cards I have in that zone. Wow, just couldn't buy me a land, could you? Charticourse or Delver? I'm not a Delver deck. I don't have pressure to back it up. I'll mostly take that for the sideboard. Terramander, my boy. Mana Tithe. Ah, got a lot of cuts to make. Terry, my boy. How goes it in your world? Ah, I see. Had a rough day at the pub. Tough day at the office, I mean. Wonderful evening at the pub. Adopting. One of my favorite Monty Python sketches is, they're hanging out, and every time not they're hanging out. There's a guy that's trying to, like, stick up a store or something. It's like a clothing shop. And the guy's like, give me the money. It's John Cleese. And the guy's like, we don't have any money. And then he says, well, and he mutters to himself, adopt, adapt, improve. He's like, what about any piles of cash? We don't have any of those either, sir. Well, adopt, adapt, and improve. How about a pair of knickers, then? How dependent is the deck on Ral? Basically not. Wow, we got last pick Benelish Marshall and last pick Heliod. Okay, so we're not playing any of these things in the sideboard. Cleric, Druid, Shaman, Warlock, Wizard. Wizard, we have 2. And that's it. So we're not playing that guy. Don't want this either. So this is currently our deck. I will say, I'm realizing that we're basically blue-red. So we can just do a light black splash. I wasn't paying attention during the draft portion. Let's just say that much to the colors. And the fact that we were getting no black cards. I just kind of was thinking, oh yeah, we're playing black, blue, black, red. I mean, black, blue. Okay. So, this is a land. Let's just be honest about that. We'll be honest with ourselves. Okay. Pro tip. T creature. Get rid of all your unnecessary creatures. I'm going to cut Go Blank because I'm going to try to play light black. I'm going to splash for Silumgar's Command 100%. Splash for Infernal Grasp. Probably not splash for March of Wretched Sorrow. I will bring this in against aggro, though. I have a couple of good cards against aggro as already. Abrade, Pillar of Flame. Maybe I don't need Grasp either. How many black sources do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 black sources. 7 if I count the Cultivator's Caravan. I might not need Mole Drifter. It might just be too slow. I don't think I need Insult to Injury, that's for sure. I'm just going to consider adding an extra land. I think I'll add an extra land over that thing. Maybe even a swamp. I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 lands. Which is kind of a cool number. And I feel like I'll have enough stuff to do. 7 instants, 6 sorceries. So we're going to get more instants and sorceries in here, probably. I can maybe cut Nimble Obstructionist for the March of Wretched Sorrow. I can cut Alorund. Never really loved that guy for Infernal Grasp. And that'll up my numbers a little bit. The only creatures I'm playing are the Shark, because I love it. The Seagate Stormcaller, because 6 synergy. Terramander, because 6 synergy. And, where is he? Mole Drifter, because sweet card. Anyway, this is going to be the build, I think. And I will see you folks in the games. If you are enjoying my content and think it is worth supporting, you can do so at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. It's simple, easy to set up, can be canceled at any time if your situation changes, and I really do appreciate everyone who supports me in this way. Without further ado, let's get to the games. Welcome to round 1. We are on the draw. Any land lets us cast Chart a Course. Find more lands. We're going to mulligan. Keep this. Ditch this for now. No, ditch the Alorund's Epiphany. Feels bad mulliganing in my 19 land deck, but you know, that's part of the fun of Magic. Everything's always up in flux. And we have plenty of 2-for-1s. Do we kill the Mystic? Probably. It just slows them down. Keeps them on their toes, indeed. Ah, land. No, non-land. I don't have the Deckmaster add-on on Bullwreck because my mind always tells me, I'm baiting out their Spell Pierce, that if somebody has a question about my deck or a card, then it is a question that YouTube might benefit from, and YouTube does not get the Deckmaster extension. That was my logical thinking. No! Oh, it's the nerfed version. Get owned. Still, I don't have an answer, so I'm in bad shape. I would rather copy consider. Don't need a land. I have plenty of land. This is not ideal for me, shall we say. Well, I have Seagate Stormcaller, which I just cast. It let me copy my Consider. My Consider was a card that let me put the top card into my graveyard. I have Shark Typhoon, which I can cycle to make a shark. They have a nerfed version of Asika's Chariot. The Cadillac. No, thank you. Ah, Devil's Play. Sorcery, I believe. Yes, sir. Let's hope Silumgar's command does some stuff. We are 0-0 deck list. I'm going to give this -3/-3, and then I'll block it. Cadillac down. The greed line. This often doesn't work. Huh. Six, 8. 11. They have the Eternalized guy, so I'd like to clear their graveyard. But that one the change I like here. Oh, my deck is all about that lifestyle of Votoast. I have this card too. What do they have that I can spell? Oh, yeah, obviously. I'm gonna cut the Moly Drifter. It just feels a little slow for the matchup. I think Go Blank is better because it screws with their graveyard. Unbeatable hand. All our colors. When I said all our colors, all that played in my mind, the reason I stopped talking for a second, was because all that started playing in my mind was the opening part of the song Colors of the Wind. Like the you think I'm an ignorant savage, and you've been so many places, I guess it must be so, but still I cannot see how the savage one is me. How can there be so much that you don't know? You don't know. Wow, that was a dream. I'm gonna do this first.
I've perfected the perfect storm. This is gonna hurt.
4 damage. Tap 2 permanents, create a 4/4, draw 2 cards. That's gonna be great.
This experiment has shocking repercussions.
I'm not sure if I can target the same thing for both of them. This way, if they counter one of them, then I still get my spell. That was my plan, at least. Maybe not. I'm not sure how that works. I think it didn't work the way I thought it was going to work, let's be honest. They concede! Let's go. They didn't have their green mana. Poor opponent. Let's do it. We're 1-1. Okay, I screwed that game up, I think. I should have either gone for the thing on turn 3, or I should have waited until I had Spell Pierce up. That awkward in-between was just really bad, I think. Okay, we will keep this. Yes, mulligan, opponent. Mulligan. Mo. Now, if they play Llanowar Elves, I won't kill it. Ah. They need lands, okay. Coma. That's not good for me. I'm gonna get blue mana. They can kill my clue. No, not my clue. Anything but my clue. Please, not the clue. And as always, no hitting of the head or face. Something like that from Anchorman. Coma's terrifying. I'm so glad they won't have that this game. Presumably. Presumably. This crab can attack, buddy. You best be warned. Iron Man MTG coming in with the grammar correction late in the game. Respect. No. Well, I will kill it. Three or more lands. So I can still hold up Spell Pierce now. Infernal Grasp. And my clue. And I'll Devil's Play this next turn. I am glad I decided to do that. That was smart. Get pierced, bro. Brohim. Seven or more lands with different names, so 3, 4, 5. So they're kind of close. It's good against my deck. I just don't think it's necessarily good in my deck. It's good against me, though. Sure. Oh, I'm a genius. Let's go. They use the crying one a lot. Let's use one that's like loving. Compassionate, some might say. I'm just chilling. I'm working my way up to Magma Opus mana. Get the token out of the way so they can't copy it. Next turn, play Magma Opus. No, not Vivian Reed. Oh no.
I've lost so much already. You can't stop nature.
That's not great. Okay. Magma Opus on their end step.
I've seen things that would break someone like you.
Jeez, Vivian, you're hard. You've seen some stuff. That is not good.
Most wounds can heal.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be back, just like before.
This is slightly problematic. Oh, it's a goose. That's fine. Bridge is not an artifact. Legendary enchantment. Three, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yep. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana, so I can cast these two in the same turn. That seems pretty good to me.
Think you can beat me? You're welcome to try. Like a bolt out of the blue.
Holy heck. That's going to be good with the Abrade. Shark! That's what Fizz says in League of Legends. Shark! Gosh. I think I'm going to win this game, though. -2, copy Abrade after I play the Bombardment. And I could even high roll into Magma Opus being my instant or sorcery. Get on! The shark is supreme!
This lightning strikes a lot more than twice.
I think I had them dead here. But I have them dead anyway, obviously. YOLO'd my way into the magma opus. Let's go! Yeah! Victory! That was satisfying. See you next round. Welcome to round 2. We will play first. Yes! Yes! Feed the fuel the fire. Catellia20, thanks for the follow. Life is good. We got a bunch of folks chilling out, hanging out. We're playing some sick games. Making a sweet video for the old YouTuberinos. We're just going to play the vision. We have plenty to do with mana. Mana. We have a lot of lands, but we also have so much to do with our lands that it's fine. Wow. What was that? Why would they do that? I don't understand. I messed up. I maybe should have tried to do this a later time. I'm going to try to preserve the life. I'm just going to Stormcaller here now. Why? Why am I like this? I needed to play my island so I just keep shooting myself in the foot here. If I do it enough, it'll end up fine. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, they hit their land. Prosper Tomebound, sure. Infinite value. You got it, buddy. I'm gonna dig. Don't want that. I would rather find a land, that is true. Don't really want consider either. Now, I will take a Silumgar's command, don't get me wrong, that's pretty hype. I can kill Drana, bounce Prosper. And then counter Prosper. On the way back down with this thing. Or I could just cycle Shark Typhoon and make a 4/4 to block draw. Ah! Oh! Brrr. Change of plan. If they attack both, I could maybe kill them. If I draw a land. No! No! We were so close. Okay. Interesting they didn't play their island. They can't cast their Drana because they don't have double black. Ah! Yorion. The Nomad of the Sky. What is their deck? I barely have 2 blue sources, which is kind of funny. Yeah, I almost missed lethal there. Got the... Oh my gosh, is their deck slow. But yet they have Kobold Warcaller. And enough early game that I still want my Pillar of Flame. However, I might also want Go Blank. I don't think I need hard evidence, though. Yeah, hard evidence doesn't seem as good. Do they have any triggers to counter? A few, but none impactful. I'm just gonna make that change. Games 2 and 3 are always the more skill intensive because you know more about your opponent's deck. So like, hard evidence doesn't do what I want to do because I can't stop their Treasure Maker early. Or their Kobold, which are the 2 early game cards I saw. So I'm like, okay, I'll cut the hard evidence because it doesn't fulfill its purpose. It's just a 3-mana cantrip at that point. Which, when I already have Opt and Consider, doesn't really do much. Also, chat. I ate my dinner. You saw me, I ate that chicken. Which means I can now have dessert. My dad cooked up some peaches that are just absolutely lovely. Cooked them up, and we've got some ice cream and some whipped cream, and it's going to be glorious. But I have to win this game first. And I can't keep this hand. Thank you, party. Ugh. I guess I'll take a moment to look at myself on the camera. I'll play Terramander. Get that chip damage in. Go, go, go! A lot of land, but that's how I like it. What I like about you, the way you hold me tight. Down and down and down and down and down. No Magda, no Magda, no Magda, no Magda, no Magda. Chant it with me, chat. We don't want to see Magda, because that would be pretty bad. They'd hit me with haste and get a nice treasure. No! And that would make me quite sad. They missed the land drop. Let's go. I'll play Ral, plus next turn I'll play Silumgar's command, copy it, kill all their stuff. Some people get too greedy with their mana. Me, some might say I'm not greedy enough. When greed is good.
Yep, I'm reckless and unpredictable. Hold this lightning rod? Thanks.
That's better than an average draw. Smarter than your average bear. No, it's Magda! He didn't give it haste! Why? They must have just drawn it. Aw, man. Poor opponent. Watch this, chat. This is gonna make him concede. It's gotta.
I have just the thing to take you out for good.
You can bounce their lands.
You're not gonna like this.
I need to play this as blue because this way I have double blue for the shark still. I'm looking for my finishers. I don't need that. There's one. Four, five, six, seven, eight. I'm so excited to cast the Mizzix's Mastery.
This ought to be good.
I'm so excited, chat. I'm really looking forward to this. This is the dream. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards in the graveyard. And I have Rao, so I'm going to copy them all. Oh, yes. Yep, I have to do it. I should have done the other order. One, two, three, four. I could have cast the Abrade and then countered it with my Silumgar's command and then killed them. I mean, casting the Silumgar's command was like purely downside, but puts him in range to die to Pillar of Flame. I think I can target players. Sure, I'll keep Magma Opus. I think they conceded. And the game crashed. I'm going to have to reload the program to find out. I think we won, though. See you in the final round. Welcome to the final round. This is where champions are born. How? Okay. How do we always have to mulligan? We're playing 19 land. I love this combo. This is a much better hand. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, chat. We're gonna save the chart, of course. Interesting. This is probably Alrund's. Oh, spell piercing topped. Edgar Cursed Groom, eh? Now I can attack and draw 2. Genius. And I have Spell Pierce up. I'm gonna hold up the Spell Pierce. Gonna be careful with this Arcane Bombardment. Don't want to do anything too crazy, especially because I have Mizzix's Mastery, which is arguably just better anyway. This is Look at that animation. How fun is that? Reminds me of when a NFL player scores a touchdown and they're broadcasting on Nickelodeon. I'm pretty sure this is Alrund's Epiphany, so I'm going to counter that. Bounce a land. Bob's your uncle. I need to get a mountain so I can overload this. No. Oh, actually, this is probably now you see it coming or whatever. In which case, this is a good thing to counter anyway. They don't have a mountain or a plain, so this thing will come back in tapped if they do get to play it again. Go for the throat. Yes! He hits the skill shot. 360 nose scope. Okay, so that deck looks slow. Control deck. Control deck. Control. Wow, Nimble Obstructionist sounds sweet countering some of their stuff. Control deck. Control deck. Dun 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 dun. We haven't seen any big creatures from them, have we? They do have Alrund's Epiphany, I knew it. I knew you were an Alrund's Epiphany kind of fellow. I just sensed it in you. I realized I might need to have an answer to their 4/4 Edgar. Edgar! Man, whenever I hear certain words or phrases, it is just a flashback, shall we say, to a time when I was watching the Aristocats basically on loop. She was like, Edgar, they're gone. Duchess and all the other little cats. All of them had really weird names. There's Thomas O'Malley, obviously. There's Duchess. And then there's other ones. There's Toulouse. I remember there's Toulouse. And then I forget the other ones' names, and I always get mad at myself for not remembering, but their names are weird. I forget which one was Toulouse. Gosh, now it's going to bother me. I have to look this up. I always have to do this whenever I think of it. Marie. Toulouse. The red one was Toulouse? Berlioz. Obviously. I've never remembered Berlioz's name in my entire life. The black one, the black kitten, is called Berlioz. Who knew that? Show of hands in chat if you watched the Aristocats and knew that all of their names. Marie. Toulouse. Berlioz. Two can play at that game, my young Padawan. my young apprentice. Oh. I'll just do this now. I have the mana. If they counter it, I'm fine. Yes, sir. Got that counter spell out. I'm a genius. I think. Strategy. Hermit. Okay. Mm-hmm. 3/1 flyer coming at you. I can make this a 3/3 and block this guy. It's an ambush! No, it's a trap! Sure, buddy. Have all the Day of Judgments you want. I have triple red. I have enough blue. So I can just hold this Field of Ruin. I forget. How does it work? Chat. Someone in help chat me. Chat, help me. If I play a braid copied, I can't choose different modes with it, right? I have to do the same mode twice. Does someone in chat know? I'm pretty sure I have to do the same mode. Thank you, Dan. I was pretty sure. Just wanted to double check. I don't have anything good to do with this right now, so I'm just going to leave it there for now. For a second. They would have countered that if they had something. No, a second too late.
Beat me. Boom goes the thumb.
That'll be good with my Stormcaller. This is going to be crazy. I'm going to get like 5 opts.
There's a storm coming your way.
Don't want that. Ooh, nice. Saloon Vision. Don't want that. Nice, Magma Opus. Come on, middle land, find something good again. I do want that. I do want that. Actually, I'm going to play that as a land. I have so much to do. I'm going to copy Magma Opus next turn with Ral. Ah! Never mind. I will not copy it. Oh, opponent. Oh, opponent. So I can do 8 damage. That'll put them to 5, so I still can't kill them. I could have used the Silumgar's command to kill a Planeswalker, but I'm just going to do this. 2 plus 1. I mean, 2 plus 2. Oh, I could have killed them.
You disturb this world's balance.
Okay, I have to do the same damage distribution. Dang it, I screwed that up. Feels bad. I could have killed them. Whoops. I forgot that this was going to do damage as well. I could have killed that thing for sure. Oh no, I do get this. Yes, let's go.
Don't worry, I won't rain on your parade.
Same splits, right. I did not play that well. Coma, sure. Indestructible. It's only a mistake if chat catches it. Yes! Undefeated! 3-0 with the sweet deck. I'm really happy. I hope you were happy, enjoyed watching it. I had a lot of fun with that one. I've been struggling through some of these recent formats, so getting a nice, refreshing cube draft that was fun and sweet and awesome is a blast. So I'm super happy we got to play that. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, leave hashtag Spellmastery in the comments section down below. I hope you enjoyed it. Thumbs up, subscribe, comment section, Patreon if you want to support my content, and I will talk to you folks next time.